How's it hanging, Internet peeps? It's your boy in blue that you can back without compromising your moral principles. T! Did you miss me? I know I did. Man, it feels good to be out of that closet. There's only so many months you can take with mothballs in your nose. Now let's get this party started. Okay, so you've probably been wondering where I've been this whole time. I mean, it's 2025, so honestly, most of the year's been spent working hard, filing taxes, and staring at the global tire fire outside my window, hoping it doesn't spread to the curtains before I finish paying them off. Growing up is tough. Life was so much easier when I lived in the woods and ate garbage all the time. However, I do have one thing to show for all my long days and sleepless nights. I've been working super hard on She, a fantasy adventure series set in a world of anthropomorphic animals. Just like me. Come to think of it, the main character kinda looks like me, huh? I promise that's only mostly because I wanted to be able to cosplay as him without needing to commission another suit. There are good lore reasons as to why Teoh, the Red Fox protagonist, looks the way he does. But you'll have to read the series in order to find out. Volume 1 came out way back in 2021, when Robin Hood was president, gumdrops rained from the sky, and Freddos are only 10 pence for a dozen. 4 years later, I'm proud to announce that Volume 2, Lone Soul, is finally available for pre-order. Woo! Man, does it feel good saying that! After the events of Flounder, T-LARC is not in a good place. Our intrepid history student must rely on help from the unlikeliest places if he wants to survive his first foray into a strange new world. Shadows stalk, fire talks, and a shy Britannian goat named Allie could be the only thing that stands between life and death. With the fate of a village hanging in the balance, there's no time to waste. Like with Flounder, Lone Soul is going to be available at T-LARC.com in multiple editions. The FreeBook edition, which you can pre-order right now using the link in the description, contains the full text in a handy EPUB file, compatible with computers, mobile phones, and e-reader devices. If you've read Flounder, you'll be familiar with how this works. The free book's hosted on the website for free instant download, so if you're new to the series, you can read Volume 1 right now to catch up. Why pre-order a free ebook, I hear you ask? Well, the official release is in September, but everyone who pre-orders Lone Soul will get to read it before the general public. Not too shabby, right? The next edition is the eBook edition, which you can also pre-order using the link in the description. The eBook is $2.99 in Grand Britannian pounds, so you're getting a little more bang for your buck with this one. Not only are you helping to support an independent author to make Volume 3 possible, but you also get unique artwork, character bios of the Fabulous Five, plus a bonus glossary of facts, foreshadowing, and trivia, which will hopefully make you stay in the weird, wild, and wonderful world of Terra Fauna a pleasant one. There's just one thing I have to get out of the way first. Big things happen in Lone Soul. Huge seismic shifts that may alter your understanding of key characters. Because of this, I'd strongly advise finishing your first read before you skip to the back of the book. There are major spoilers in the post-text sections, like the character bios and the glossary. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. Skip ahead at your own peril. Ooh. Stupid. Finally, we have the Piesta Resistance. The $9.99 paperback edition of Lone Soul is the one I'm most excited for. I've put a lot of work behind the scenes into making it possible. Each copy is personally signed and numbered, and includes all the digital editions, in addition to the glossary, character bios, and a bonus art card insert, courtesy of the amazingly talented DJ. There's just one catch. It doesn't exist yet, and this is where I need your help. I'm not working with Amazon, Unbound, or any other distribution companies, which means copies of Lone Soul won't be printed to order. The good news is that the quality of the books is much, much higher as a result. I retain a lot more control over who prints and binds the books, and it also lets me achieve things on the page that conventional publishers would never let you get away with. Volumes 2, 3, and 4 of the series play with the form of the paperback in a way the digital doesn't quite let you get away with, though that won't stop me from trying. You'll know what I'm talking about when you read it. Back in 2021 when Flounder was announced, I worked with Imprint Digital in the UK for a limited run of 50 copies, and I couldn't have been happier with how they turned out. I mean, look at this thing! You can eat your dinner off that glorious matte finish. Imprint Digital did an amazing job. As it happens, I kinda wish I'd ordered a few more copies at the time. But hey, there's no use crying over spilled milk. I'm working with them again for Volume 2. The artwork and files are all ready to go, and the pre-order link's right there in the description. The run needs at least 50 copies to be viable, so I'll be counting down the number on the website. Don't worry, the official release date's not till September, so we got plenty of time. If we make it to at least 50 copies, I can get the invoices sent out and order the print run immediately. If for whatever reason it doesn't work out, the invoices won't get sent and nobody pays a penny. But I'm really hoping there's enough interest in animal-adjacent fantasy literature to make the paperback a reality. Other queer authors like Joaquin Baldwin give me hope. Fun fact, I messaged them a long time ago regarding the dedication in Wolf of Withervale, the first entry in their Nos saga. They were super nice. One of my characters uses a similar turn of phrase in Lone Soul, and since I've been working on the series since 2019, I wanted to make sure they didn't think I was ripping them off. That's how long I've been working on this stuff. It definitely starts to drive you crazy at some point. If I ever turn up in your city twitching and frothing at the mouth, going through the bins and ranting about the end of the world, please don't call the animal catcher on me. It's not rabies, I swear. This is just what being a writer does to you. But seriously, I'm incredibly grateful for She. It's been such a huge confluence of creative energy, and it's given me the chance to work with some of the friendliest, most talented artists in the biz. Faru's responsible for the insane character illustrations on the cover of each volume. If you're not familiar with their work, you owe it to yourself to check them out. You can find them under Big Round Lion on Blue Sky. They make costumes, they do a wonderful Pantone series, and the way they draw werewolves really makes the stomach tingle. They also recently completed the second volume of their work, a compilation of art pieces. Congrats, Faru! What a crazy coincidence! I'll bet it didn't take them 4 years to do it, though. Hey, I got there eventually. Mowdoggo is the talented artist behind She's back cover illustrations, though you'll only be able to appreciate these on the paperback edition. Their stuff is shiny, expressive, and colorful. A real feel of the ocean breeze at the height of summer, even if their more recent work has taken a slightly more, mature direction. If you go looking for their Blue Sky, please respect the age rating. It's there for a reason, folks. Finally, DJ has been responsible for the art on the cards that get paired with each volume release. You can tell how much I enjoyed the one for Flounder, but they really outdid themselves with Lone Soul, and that's saying something. I don't know if I've ever commissioned a piece this moody and intricate before. If you like the look of this, you'll love the rest of their work. Their art breathes with a squash and stretch geometric dynamism that manages to be frenetic and clean at the same time. And that's not even going into all the amazing artwork that the series has inspired from the fans over the years. You can find the complete collection in the gallery at T-LARC.com, and it continues to blow my socks off, both proverbially and literally. If I could draw half as well as you folks do, I don't even know if I'd be writing. So yeah, I've been sitting on Lone Soul for 4 years now, like a terrified mama bird carefully fletching her nest. And now the baby's finally ready to hatch, spread its wings, and hopefully not dash itself upon the rocks. For all you intrepid readers that were with me at the start, I can't thank you enough for your patience. Honestly, you put George R.R. Martin fans out of business, and they've been having it pretty rough lately. For everyone else who's just finding out about the series, it's got excitement, danger, a diverse cast of colorful characters, and a fantasy edge inspired by Japanese mythology and death myths from around the world. If you think life's a handful, you just try a day or two in the afterlife. Thank you so much for watching. If Lone Soul sounds even the least bit intriguing to you, it'd mean the world to me if you use the links in the description to pre-order the free book, the ebook, or the paperback, whichever edition sings to your soul the most. If you've got a moment to like, comment, and share the video, that would really help as well. I lost, no joke, 90% of my followers in the Great Exodus from Twitter, which makes it really hard to reach all the folks that read and enjoyed Flounder at the time. Not everyone jumped that rat-infested shipwreck. No offense to any rats watching. You folks are awesome. If we could let all the She fans know that Volume 2 is on the way, we can make sure no one misses out by the time the book officially launches later in September. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my first evening free from drafting, rewriting, or editing in like 5 years. There's only one way I could think to celebrate the occasion. Now that's a cup of tea.